Welcome to the Burton Ballers. Ain't got no time for no stallers, yeah.
We are the risers, we're not the fallers. Our channel is growing wider and taller.
Yeah, we're here to give you the news about your dear beloved Blues, yeah.
So if you like this YouTube channel, like, subscribe and turn on that bell.
Yeah. Hi guys, and welcome to another edition of Burton Ballers. So this is going to be one of 3 videos possibly coming out today. Today, the first one's going to be the match review. The second one I may do is a player ratings video, and then because we've got only one day to the deadline, I'm going to just be rounding up all the latest Chelsea news regarding transfers, and maybe looking at some of the other potential transfers that may be happening in other clubs. So stay tuned for that one. That will probably come out a bit later today. So before I get into the match review, guys, you know the drill. Please like this video, subscribe to the channel, turn on all post notifications so you'll be notified every time we make a new video. So, match review for yesterday's game. And it was obviously 4-0, brilliant scoreline. But we just can't please everyone in our fan base, because I'm hearing, especially some of those ones who just, even when we win, they're moaning, and what was it this time? Oh, it wasn't the right sort of 4-0. What? Am I hearing right? It wasn't the right sort of 4-0. And even some journalists I heard today, they said, oh, they're relying on 2 defenders and 2 penalties to win the game. The last time I heard, anyone can score. The last time I heard, it wasn't only strikers who scored goals. It was anyone across the pitch who can score goals. And so if our defenders are scoring goals, all well and good. So we've had a good return from our defenders so far this season. Kurt Zuma's already scored 2 goals for us. Ben Chilwell on his debut, good goal. So yeah, I don't mind when we get contributions all across the pitch. Our strikers will score goals. They'll come good. Yeah, don't worry about that. So yeah, let's start from the beginning. Frank Lampard selected a side. I was happy with the selection when I saw it. It was kind of similar to the one that I selected in my preview. The only players out, Zayn was closer to me actually. Zayn, I think, only got 1 player. He had Mason Mount instead of Jorginho, I think. And did he have cover? I can't remember. Yeah, no, he had Mason Mount instead of Jorginho. So well done, Zayn. He's just 1 player out. So yeah, Zayn's doing something. That's why he's not on it. He's playing some games or something. Do you want to come on then? See, he doesn't want to come on. See? Well, you can come on. You're free to come on if you want. He may join us a bit later. I don't know. He's in the middle of the game. But anyway, I was 2 out because I thought that he would play Mason Mount, but he didn't, which was good. And I was advocating that Mason Mount get some rest, especially after the Tottenham game. And so Frank Lampard has proved that he's not going to be playing in every single game. He's not one of his favourites. He's going to see what games. He's recognised the fact that he's probably looked at it just as some of us did and saw that he was a bit tired with his performance against Tottenham, and he deserved a well-earned rest. So it was just good. So that was a nice setup. You know, Jorginho, who may be going to Arsenal, we don't know yet. Will find out later on as towards the end of the transfer window. But I thought, yeah, he came in as it sat alongside N'Golo Kante, and I thought that pivot worked quite well. Those 2 did quite well. So, N'Golo Kante was picking up the pieces, just plugging the gaps and cutting out those passing lanes. And Jorginho, I thought his passing was nice and crisp yesterday, and he gave us control of the midfield. So good performance by Jorginho. But what I liked about that first half performance, a lot of people were moaning because we went in 0-0 against Crystal Palace, and then Frank, sack Frank, and all this doom and gloom nonsense that we keep hearing. I think some people just want him to fail. That's the conclusion that I've drawn now. But we had control of it. I thought our attacking moves were quite good. Palace defended well, because Palace are always going to be a difficult side to break down. They're a tough nut to crack, because Roy Hodgson has them well organised. So although we didn't create a lot of clear-cut chances, we were dominating possession. And what I liked in the first half is that we didn't look in transition when Palace won the ball. We had control at the back, and that to me says a lot about our defensive partnership. I think that's what Frank needs to do. This is the defensive back four I'd like to see going forward. I think this is a nice balance in the four. We got the two fullbacks. Now we've got a decent left back. Now you see what it means to have a decent left back. I'll touch on something that Chilwell did a bit later, but now you've got a balance on the left, you've got a balance on the right with Aspilicueta or James, which one it is, and then you've got the organisational skills and what I liked about Thiago Silva as well, the way he sniffs out danger. He makes the game look so easy. He reads the game so well. So you've got his reading of the game and his experience, and then you've got the pace of Kurt Zouma as well, who can mop out behind. So we can play that high line. We've got the pace to get back. So I thought that this partnership, this is what we should be working on. So if we get a solid back four, that's what all good teams do. If you look at Liverpool last season when they won the league, you know who the back four is. The only time is sometimes Gomez gets injured and then another centre back will come in. But in the main, you'll know that if the back four is going to be Gomez, Van Dijk, Robertson and Trent. So, if we can get that going as the back four, put people in as and when, but not rotate. We can get away with rotating Reece James and Aspilicueta, I think, with those two. But I think the other three spots, that should be what it should. That's now, and then the other ones just come in and fill in when necessary. That's my opinion. So we were very solid at the backup, and we've got a goalkeeper now we can trust now. So we looked at it, this goalkeeper, he just made everyone look at ease and everyone feel so calm. And everything he did yesterday, he didn't have a lot to do, but everything he did, he done in a good, composed way. So it's great to see like an actual goalkeeper. Now Palace probably saw this big frame, this 6'6" frame in front of them, so they're not going to be taking long shots against him, thinking that they, he's having an imposing figure in your goal. He's not a massive build, but he's tall, big hands, and big long arms. So it makes it a bit more, the striker psychologically, it gives them a bit, we've got to try a bit harder to beat this goalkeeper. So second half we came out, and a lot of people say, okay, mistake by Sacco, but still we needed to be there to force the error from him. And Ben Chilwell, who had a fantastic game throughout, popped out with a great finish, 1-0. Then we scored a second. Zouma deserved a goal again. He should have scored again in the first half, actually. He missed the header in the first half. Made amends for that. Brilliant leap, the way he hung in the air. And Ben Chilwell again. We've actually now found a player who can take proper corners, dangerous corners. He was taking the corners from the left and the right, and all the corners he was taking were causing havoc, because Crystal Palace are a big team. They know how to defend set pieces, and we had them. We control. We were dangerous at set pieces for a change, and that's down to the quality of the corners that he was taking. His first corner was cleared, but then his second ball that came in, brilliant cross. Kurt Zouma hanging in the air, fantastic header, 2-0. And at 2-0, I think it was, Palace had a chance to get back in the game, and this is where I'm going to highlight something that Ben Chilwell did again. There was a situation, okay, he was at field, caught out of position, but rather than just jog back like our other two left backs usually do, he sprinted back with purpose. I think it might have been Townsend or somebody, Andre Townsend, but he sprinted back, he got there, so Townsend would have had an easy shot, but what he had to do, he had to play out wide, because Chilwell had got back goal sides to prevent him from taking that shot. So that's what I want to see from my defenders. Not only good going forward, I want to see my defenders being able to track back, run back, show that desire to get back as well. So that's what I like, his desire to get back and do the dirty things as well. So now with Ben Chilwell, I think we're going to have, finally we've got somebody in the left back position. And when people are having a go at Frank and things like that, think he really wanted to Ben Chilwell. A lot of people were saying, why is he going for Ben Chilwell? Why isn't he going for one of the other guys? Ben Chilwell was his man, and this is why he's moulding the side. That's why I say wait until the other players come in, like Ziyech and people like that. When he's moulded his side, he's looked at what we need, what we require, and this is one of the players that he got. And for me, I know it's just one game, early days, but it was a success. Yeah. So, Zane's coming in. Hey, Zane. What do you think of Chilwell then?
I think he's good. Way better than Alonso. I don't really know what a good left back really looks like.
Exactly. That's right. Now you know.
And now, like, he's like,
Yeah.
he can even score goals.
Exactly. And the other thing I liked about Chilwell Zane as well, he's good in the air. He's so, he's a very good in the air. So he was winning a lot of the aerial challenges as well. So for me, well done, Ben. Brilliant debut, and long may this continue. And so it was 2-0 at that stage, and then they said that our attackers didn't score, but our attackers, they didn't have to score. What they did, they offered us something different. Because what Tammy Abraham got fouled, didn't he, to lead to the penalty. And Jorginho did his hop, skip, jump again. Brilliant penalty. So he's got a 90% ratio now. That miss against Liverpool's boy is 100% penalty taken. And then Kai Havertz, who I thought had a very good game, Kai Havertz he did everything he did was confident, quality, and just showed a little bit of class, And so he did this little dink over Saka, who had a nightmare of a game for Crystal Palace, to give us the other penalty. And what I did like, obviously we had a bit of controversy over the penalties. Can you remember what the controversy was? Tammy?
By the time Abraham wanted to take it away.
Yeah. So you know what? Oh, he's gone again. What I liked about that one was... Oh, you're back. Yeah, what I liked about that was Azpilicueta has finally stepped up and shown me what a true captain is meant to do, because I've been critical of Azpilicueta before. I said behind the scenes he may be a good captain, but I want my captain to step up and prove to be a captain on the field. And yesterday he showed on-field captaincy when he said, no, Tammy, you're not taking it. Our penalty taker is Jorginho. So he took control of that situation. That's what I was crying out for him to do with that Kepa one. Remember the Kepa one in the when we played in the League Cup, when Azpilicueta didn't do anything. He just Azpilicueta didn't do anything in that situation. He left it to David Luiz. But yesterday I said, you know what, I'm not sure if Frank said something to him or whatever, but he showed great captaincy there, and he took control of the situation. So you know what, that's another good sign that I liked about yesterday's match. So Jorginho took it again, 4-0, game over, job done. So guys, even if some of you don't want Frank in the side, and then Frank as our manager, and you're moaning about the way that we won the game, just embrace it, celebrate. We won 4-0, guys. Won 4-0 against a difficult team. A team is difficult. We forced them into the mistakes yesterday. We got the 3 points, and Leicester lost today. Leicester got beat by West Ham. Can you believe it? 3-0. Oh. Anyway, guys, comment below. What do you think of the performance yesterday? Who was your man of the match? Do you agree with mine? I'll give you my man of the match in my player ratings video, which I'm going to be posting a little bit after this one. So, guys, reasons to be cheerful. Come on, we're going into the international break with a win under our belt. We're in 4th position at the moment as it stands. Obviously, there's some games being played today, and so it may change. But as it stands, we're in 4th position, so it's good. It's good.
Champions League place.
Yeah, Champions League place. Chilwell made his debut, which was great, as I said yesterday. Ziyech to come back after the international break. So there's plenty of things to smile about, guys. Right? Let's just be happy for the moment. And so, don't forget to do what, Zane?
Like the video.
We can't see your head. Come down.
Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on all post notifications so you know if I won't make a video. Share this video and comment down below, and please subscribe to my channel called Zane from Burton Ballers. And can get this channel to 5,000 subscribers by the end of October. Yeah, how many subs has Zane from Burton Ballers got? Not 10. 10, come on guys, we need more than 10. We got to fix that, come on. Yeah, Zane from Burton Ballers only got 10, so come on, get him up to 100 at least. Come on, guys. I need some challenges.
Give it a sub. I'll put something in the comments field out to which channel is. And I keep saying it every week, guys. Don't forget to go into our fantasy football. I'll put the link in the comments as well. So join our fantasy football league as well. Yeah. All right. And we'll see you a little bit later with the players ratings video. Okay. Until then, take care. Bye bye.